for anybody for anybody who still remembers this fan, even though it's been a while, this is a I want to say a 1990's 12-inch super oscillating desk fan, model 12C. These fans, made by SMC, were originally sold for the Canadian market, and so it's gonna be very difficult, probably rare to find these here in the United States, considering that they didn't sell these here in this country. Anyhow, I remember going back a little over 8 years ago, sometime in the summer of 2014. I found this fan on eBay. Somebody out in Washington had this for sale. I think the seller was Jakemart Corporation, which is probably some sort of a store that sold this. So to imagine before it went to that store that was selling this fan, or whoever the seller is on eBay, this fan probably came from Canada, so I would imagine somebody must have brought it with them, unless someone went on vacation in Canada and brought this fan back here to the States. But here it is. I haven't touched this fan in a long time, so it hasn't been stirred up in a while, but still runs pretty well. The only issue is that the oscillation is just a little bit jerky. So I think it's never been greased before. Don't remember if this fan has a good spin down time or not, but it's not seized up. Although probably might need to be oiled, since it's probably never been oiled before. But yeah, here it is, years later, ever since I bought it, and we're gonna show you how it runs. I mean, it's just a little bit dirty, but I'll get cleaned up eventually whenever I do decide to use it again. But anyways, here's high. This thing's actually a pretty powerful fan, even with the slightly restrictive child-proof grills with all the bars closer to each other. It doesn't seem to really restrict air, even though grills like those can kind of restrict some airflow. It's not really that restrictive, surprisingly. It's still moving a nice breeze. Now going on to low speed. And this fan's actually very quiet. It doesn't really make much noise at all. This fan is probably about as quiet as my liquid P222 box fan over there. The low speeds on those older box fans with the plastic blades, whether it be the 2 or the 3 speed, they seem to be very quiet. At least for low speed anyways. But this fan definitely makes a nice white noise. Now I'm going to show the oscillator. Back to medium. You know what, I think it's actually, the oscillator's not as jerky as the way it was originally. I mean, just a little bit jerky, but not terrible. But I think at some point I'll probably have to open up the oscillator gearbox again. to re-grease it. I mean, it just jerks a little bit here and there at certain angles, but it's not terrible though. And we'll go back to high. Even on high speed, it's pretty quiet. It's really not loud at all. Unlike all the newer fans that tend to be really loud on certain speeds, including low. It throws out a nice breeze though, nonetheless. And we're going to turn off the oscillator. And old double F spells off. Spin down time is not bad, but it looks like it could just need a little bit of oil. Alright, thank you very much for watching, and I'll have more videos to come. Take care.